and going. So we have a new beer here. Not sure if it's necessarily on the NSLC shelves yet, or at least all of them. Just showed up, I think, today or yesterday at the NSLC, and went to my local this morning, and lady there's, we got a bunch of new beers, but we haven't put them on the shelf yet. And she showed me this Propeller pumpkin beer. I think there's that new Wayne Gretzky fucking beer. But yeah, I decided to go with this one. And this is the Creature Feature Biotransformation IPA from Good Robot. So there you go. I see Craig from Kent Beer Reviews in the comments here. It says, cheers, Lee. Cheers. How you doing, Craig? So this is a specialty from Good Robot. Let me get where they're from again. I believe it's Halifax. Yeah. Good Robot from Halifax. For some reason, I kept thinking they were from Prince Edward Island, but they're not. So water, barley, yeast, hops. This is apparently some sort of juicy haze bomb bullshit, whatever. Typical IPA these days. I don't know if it's necessarily New England style or whatever, but it's a modern IPA. It's a trendy IPA for these days. Apparently, this is a sort of specialty series that they've done a couple times. From what I understand, maybe one or two of the examples of this have been gluten-free. I'd say definitely not the case with this one, considering it has barley in it, unless it's like that gluten-reduced stuff, but I don't think they did that with this. They don't mention it on the can anywhere, so it obviously probably is not. 6.4% alcohol by volume. I think it's like 68 IBUs, and this is like the first one they ever did, and they've re-released it apparently, from what I can gather. Information's really bad. Their website doesn't really tell you a whole hell of a lot, which is just sort of indicative of almost all breweries' websites these days. They use Facebook, Instagram to update people these days on stuff. And I mean, just maintaining a website is, I think I've complained about this already, but maintaining a website kind of is a thing of the past. It's just a dying thing. So it says this elixir features creatures who leave tasty trails of oogly boogly hop sludge, particulate, and slithery demon tails. To ensure optimal sludginess in every single gulp, gently jiggle the can back and forth to rouse the creature's pulp. So there you go, man. So do that a little bit. Watch this thing fucking explode on me. Nice to be known in my local NSLC as a fucking chronic alcoholic, apparently. So it's like every time I come in, bring some money. So they remember my face, and hey, there's the guy who likes trying different beers. We got a bunch of them sitting out back. We haven't put on the shelf yet. Let's give some to him. So pays off. Oh yeah, this is a hazy motherfucker right away. Damn. It is sludgy. I'm kind of thinking drunk, I shouldn't say the name, alcoholic Doltaroo would probably do a hard pass on this, maybe. I think I saw some chunks in there. Yeah, she's orangey, yellowish kind of color. Just can't see through it at all. Just like barely a shadow there I can see through. Nice head on it. I don't see any super big particles there. I think there's one or two I can sort of detect here, but mostly it's just it's filtered down to small particulates more than anything else by the looks of things. So there we go. Go to the aroma. So modern IPA these days. A very nice, fresh smelling kind of pineapple mango-ish smell here. It's probably what I'd say. I am getting a little bit of the malt base in the background. Just a little bit of a sort of a caramel thing coming up from behind. Or from up underneath, maybe is the best way to say that. Let's see here. Craig says, it's nice to see something online earlier. Yeah. Nick has been, working late this month, so he hasn't been able to do the beer analysis 101s at the regular time. Apparently that's changing when we go back to October. So there we go. But and I don't even know if they're doing a show tonight, honestly. They might just go straight to just a regular hangout. I think only two of them have the beer that we planned for this week, the Lowenbräu. I'm busy. I got other stuff to do, so I couldn't show up for it. So and no one else wanted to get the beer apparently, except for Nick and Greg. So there you go. So we'll go over to taste. Cheers. This is leaving. Wow, this is, yeah, it's sludgy. It's leaving like, I don't even know if you can see that, but it's leaving like a ring of kind of like just crud drying up quickly on the thing. It's okay. I don't think I've ever seen a beer quite do that. All right, cheers. Whoa. Telling you right now, I'm not a fan. Not a lot of flavor in the actual drink here. Pretty much everything you get is from the aroma. Actual flavor is decidedly one note. It's very sort of soury, tart, kind of grapefruit. Finishes, don't like the finish at all. Just a very intense kind of like grapefruity kind of finish, which just doesn't work for me at all. Like I need some sort of sweetness to balance that out, and it ain't doing it. Finish is very dry, very grapefruity, lingers. Not much in the realm of flavor. Like I'm not really getting any sort of caramel maltiness here. I'm not getting any sort of other hot flavors or anything. Like pineapple or mango would be welcome right now. Not necessarily my favorite things, but it'd be super welcome right now to try to balance this out. I guess it's approaching medium bodied. That aftertaste is terrible. Some people might enjoy this. Like if you like super intense, like grapefruity kind of IPAs and you don't need like any sort of balance, then you might like this, but I gotta go thumbs down on this all the way. Do not like this at all. It's drinkable, I'll give it that. Like it's not like it's gone bad or there's like brewing flaws or anything to it, but this is just one note and kind of just nasty. As an IPA, I mean, I guess technically it's probably within the New England IPA style, whatever you want to call it. But as like an IPA, visually and aroma-wise, it kind of fits that sort of style, sort of modern New England IPA. But as like a well-balanced anything or something that just kind of works as an IPA, it really doesn't. It's just a kind of a grapefruit bitter bomb kind of thing that sucks. Just very barely like something you'd recognize as an IPA, I guess, in that regard. I'm going to give it a 5. As for personal enjoyment, I'm going to throw a 2 at this. So 5 out of 10 for style, and then my overall, I'm going to throw a 2 at this. I didn't like this at all. It is not good. I would not recommend anyone try it. No, I'm probably not going to finish it, even though, like I said, it's drinkable. I'm probably just going to drain pour it because it's. Ugh. I don't know what I paid for this either. I didn't pay attention to what the price was, but whatever it was too much. This is not good. Okay, I'm gonna hold on a sec. It said to swirl the can. I'm gonna try that one more time and just see if I can save this fucking thing. Maybe I need to get a bit more kind of sludge in this fucker. Ooh, something gulped down in there, big. Oof. Okay, we're gonna give it one more shot. Maybe it'll redeem itself. Maybe you have to work it like a wheat beer to get the full flavor, but see. Nope. Musty, nothing up front, and then just solid bitterness in the background. Grapefruity bitterness, not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. All right, sorry. Good robot. You get a 5 for style. You get a 2 for overall. Biotransformation IPA is not good. Would not recommend it personally. Thanks for watching, guys. They can't all be winners. And we'll see you again for another High Tide Imbibe. I might actually do another live one here tonight. A little later on. I got one other beer. Maybe I'll try. But I've got other stuff to do. I got to watch a movie. I got to do a podcast later tonight and stuff like that. So see if I can fit it in. If I do, it'll be within the next half hour or something like that. All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.